Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to use an area model to multiply fractions. So to start this, I'm just going to read the question. So it says, shade a region whose area is 2/3 times 7/9, and then use the figure to compute 2/3 times 7/9. So just to recap, we're going to use an area model to show why 2/3 times 7/9 is the answer that we're going to get. This is another way to show how to multiply fractions. A lot of students need a visual, and it's sort of hard to explain sometimes with words why math is the way it is. Additionally, sometimes giving an area model allows kids another way to answer a math question, even if they can't remember how to do the standard algorithm of just multiplying 2/3 times 7/9. So anyway, just going to jump into it. So the first thing that we have is 2/3 times 7/9. So we are going to fill in 2/3 of this area model here. So on one side it tells you 1/3, and on the other side it tells you 1/9. So they're telling you that in this area model they've cut this up into two ways. One that it's being cut into thirds, and the other side being into ninths. And it's going to make a little bit more sense when we get into it. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to shade 2/3 of this area model. So since it's already cut up into thirds, we are going to take that and we are going to shade in all of the 2/3 that we have for the area model here. It's not going to be super pretty, but you get the point. Okay. So that is 2/3. Okay. On the flip side, we also have 7/9. So in blue, I'm going to fill in 7/9 of that. So we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So the way that an area model works is that students will then go and they will count up how many of those boxes are shaded by both of those colors. That's why some students they get a little confused with it, because they're usually only given like one color, but that's okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So because there's 14 rectangles that are colored in by both blue and yellow, that's shaded over twice, that is going to be your numerator. Okay. Now, your denominator is all of the parts that you have. So if I were to go back and count this, I'm going to do this in a different color so I can just continue to count so it doesn't get too weird. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and 27. Alright, so 27 is now my denominator. So for those that want to know a little bit more as to why that is, 27, the denominator, the bottom part of this fraction, tells you how many parts there are in total. So I count them all up, there's 27 parts, and this is how many are shaded. How many are shaded twice? Okay, so if you're doing this on paper, I would suggest that you use different colored markers. That way you can sort of see that the colors are different. If not, I would just say be very careful or shade really dark when you go over the parts that are twice. Or crayons are fine too. Anyway, so this is your answer. But if you were just going to go in here, you would say my answer is 14 over 27. And that is all you have to do. So this is an additional way for students or for people that really need to see and count it out as to how to multiply a fraction by using an error model. So hopefully this was helpful. If you guys have any more questions, just let me know.